Brothers and sisters, this one's about emotional blackmail. Okay, so a number of people have told me that in certain situations, like it could be for shadi, it could be for marriage, it could be for something else. In the house, it could be because certain family members want you to move in a certain direction. It could be a career they want you to take. It could be a business link that they want you to make. It could be anything really to do with your life. But one thing is that sometimes parents, sometimes brothers and sisters, sometimes siblings, sometimes families, relatives, and sometimes even friends, they try the emotional blackmail card. Okay, so what they do is that they put a lot of pressure on you because of the fact that you're not agreeing with them. Now, sometimes the pressure can get so much that it really makes you stressed out. It stresses you out. And I know that situation because I've been in that situation where family have put emotional blackmail on me when I was young. And I could sit here and tell you a long story about it, but I'll leave that for another day. But what happens at that time is that you're surrounded by these people, and these people are all sort of saying, emotional blackmail is when they bring in the emotions as a way of putting you in the corner. So it's like, if you don't do this, you'll see what I do. You see how angry I get. Oh my God, you're not going to do this? Did you hear this? And they gang up on you. Did you hear? He's not going to listen to us. I mean, he's our son or she's our daughter. She's not going to agree to what we've said. And people at that time, they don't know what to do. Now, I want to give you a couple of tips at that point. I want you first to find a good imam or person who is level-headed. It doesn't have to be an imam. It could be someone who's even level-headed. Anyone who's level-headed. Someone who's unbiased. It's good if it's an imam because he'll give you religious advice as well. But just like ordinary people as well, not every ordinary person is level-headed. Not every imam is level-headed as well. And I'll be straight with you. You have to find the right person who is going to give you that advice. Now, when you're in that situation, you need someone like that to talk to them just so that you know you're on the right track. Talk to them because you could be in the wrong. That's the first thing. You could be in the wrong. But if the level-headed person who's unbiased tells you that you're in the right position and it's their fault for putting you in this sort of this situation where they're emotionally blackmailing you, then you should, every day, you need to sit down and reassure yourself. You need to say that I'm doing the right thing. And you need to talk to someone out there, or you need to consult with an imam or consult with the Quran Sunnah and feel that, yes, what I'm doing is correct. I mean, I don't want you to just look at the Quran Sunnah black and white. I'm talking about, if you look at the Quran Sunnah, it should be with an imam or someone who's level-headed, who's telling you, look, this is what the Quran and the Sunnah says, or this is the situation, and you should know that you're on the right track. So a person needs that, okay? Next thing what you do is, look, just go through it with your full, heart, that you're going to do what's good for you in your life. Now, let's just say, for example, it's about a marriage. Sometimes you don't want to get married to someone and they're putting pressure on you and saying, it'll be really good if you get married to this person, really good for this reason, that reason. And your heart says, I don't want to get married to that person. It could be anything. It could be looks. It could be, the person just doesn't sort of, not connecting with you. It could be that reason, but it's your life. It's your life. One thing I'll say to you, all these people who are putting pressure on you right now, emotional blackmail and so on, after you get married or after you do what they want you to do, after you make the business relationship, sometimes it's even for one of the schemes or something, they might put pressure on you. If they put pressure on you, just do what you think is right and just hold your breath and just go through it. Go through the storm. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what these people are saying, because if you listen to them, after you do your thing and you're unhappy, they won't care for you. They will not care for you. They will not care for your problems or anything. They'll say, well, that's your problem now. Seriously. After you've done that shadi, after you've married that person, they will turn around to you and say, well, now you look after her or you look after him. That's your problem. And this is horrible. I mean, how can people put others in this situation? So what you do is forget the pressure and go through it. And one of the other tips I'm going to give to you is send a lot of salawat on the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Carry on saying, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad, kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidun Majid. And sit down and just think that Allah is using the angels to send you salawat right to the Rawda of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And just think, of this whole thing happening, and the Prophet ﷺ on him, the salawat has been sent, and just think about the Prophet ﷺ and just carry on sending you salawat, carry on sending you salawat. This will do two things in return. One is it's going to calm you down. One thing, it'll calm you down. Seriously, a lot of salawat on the Prophet ﷺ will calm you down. Second thing is, when you send a lot of salawat and a lot of durood or salawat on the Prophet ﷺ, he will receive that according to the hadith, and he will send his salams back to you, and each time you'll get 10 mercies on you. But apart from that, when he sees you sending salawat on him excessively, then he, from the next world, in the form of his ruh or his soul, will make a lot of dua for you, and his dua in the sight of Allah will be accepted in your case. And inshallah, you do this and you go through that and do what you think is right after your consultation. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.